白くない
With Glastheim on the way, we have one of the biggest updates to date with Rogue Classic. Besides the awesome attack animation Gunslinger has, it comes with a slew of events and rewards designed to prepare you for the big patch. These rewards come in the form of the Reward Store month. You might have already seen it through the Reward Store shop, but it doesn't quite stop there. Featuring in-game and out-of-game ways to grab rewards, we have the Discord event and a whole lot of in-game events. Besides the costumes and even the airship mount reward, there's progression items as well, probably the most important ones, especially with the new level 95 accessories that have pretty impressive stat bonuses. With that said, I'm about to provide you with the starter tips for your path to the Glast Heim update. This is the overview of a series I'm going to be making all the way until the big patch. We'll cover Gunslinger, balance patches, MR, the new accessories, the new card effects, and why some of them you might think are bad but are actually good. So make sure you like the video and subscribe so you don't miss a beat. Let's get back to the freebies, shall we? We've also had the Glastheim sign-in gift, which is like all the 15 days that include one of the free costumes that we have there, along with progression materials. Take note of these progression materials. These are going to be very important for later on. And we also have the Space-Time Rift. This one is not yet in live as far as I know, but this one is Space-Time Rift. It's going to be something that everybody's going to work towards, and we're going to get these. These are the most important things. Of course, especially for free to play, there is a 7-day bounty pass there that does help quite a bit. But these right here are going to be very, very crucial, and I'm going to show you guys in a little bit here. Besides the Space-Time Rift, there is going to be even more rewards for the Big Kitty giveaway. We're going to go through each and every one of them here. Right, so the Cute Critters Clash, you guys have already seen this one. You have the daily rewards for the Flip and Shell event there, along with the fame rewards, medals always and still very important. For the lucky flip, this is where you spend the shells. Depending on the score that you get there, you get the rewards that you see on the right side here. You've already kind of noticed the trend here. It is mostly these refined boxes, and you're gonna find out in a little bit here. So, and then the Abyssal raid, which is going to be coming. These are going to be the MVPs they're going to be going for. Rare rewards, obviously, it's a lot of refined shops. You also have a chance to get the bounty pass as well. Some of the quest rewards here include an illusion one, and there's also the Precious Mini album that you're going to be getting a chance to get here. Maybe you get something that you like, but this is one of the quest rewards. If you look into here, defeat any invading monster 3 times, you get this. 6 times, you get the illusion one. 15 times, and you get another one. Open to choose one of the following. So regardless of what cluster that you get here, so you have the biggest chance of getting the card that you want. So we are getting fully prepped for Glastheim here, which is going to be really good, especially for the people that don't have the really coveted like Maya Purple yet, right? For the pesky Synexes, for example. If you look over to the next ones here, Shadows of Glastheim, we also have all these events. And if you notice at the top left here, this is the airship fragment. You get 5 of these and you get the airship mount. Well, let's continue with the rewards. So Clash of Chaos, again, lots of rewards. Click here, right? Same as you would like an MVP. And if you click the rewards here, you'll see refined materials, illusion fragments, optional refined ore boxes. These illusion fragments, I'm going to be keeping these myself just because of the fact that some of the illusion MVP cards for Glastheim, they do have really good deposit bonuses, so I'm going to be looking forward to that. And yeah, just a lot of progression materials, even a free costume for your back piece here with the pouring banner, and another one on the second category here, which is the Trial of Gods. You have it's not the most rewards, but altogether everything that we're going to get here, it's all going to add up, right? Rare card albums, hopefully you get something that you want here. This does not currently include the Glastheim mobs though, just a warning. So, just in case you're trying to expect one of the Glastheim cards from this one, currently it is not. Of course, this is, disclaimer, this is the Pioneer server, so that could very well change, right? But as of right now, it's not included. And then Odin's Feast. You go into Odin's Feast here, you go into quest rewards, you have your login dailies, you have your mount stuff here, you have your Heart of Valor here. Again, just a lot of progression stuff, and also some of the limited titles that you can get here, right? Which honestly, for me, it doesn't quite matter too much. And one of the reasons why they have such a huge emphasis on the refined boxes has a lot to do with the new accessories. So in the Pioneer server, they did give us the purple ones. I have some of this here right now. Just as an example, this one right here, plus 16, P attack 2%, right? A lot of HP, a lot of like, so let's say like you're not even at plus 15, all those rewards hopefully will get you to plus 15 at the very least, and then plus 15 to plus 16, it is a safe, you don't even need to use Blessed Stones, so you could bum rush that if you want to, and just try to get that plus 16 bonus. It's not the usual combo that we are used to with the Glast Heim, with the the rogue treasure and all that, but these ones are actually pretty strong. Just an example, this one right here, plus 16, P attack and M attack 2%, 2%. This probably is something that, let's say, something like a Soulbreaker Senex would use, right? With really good GCD. Most of these are going to have like max HP 8% or 10%, so it's pretty solid. Probably the best one for healers, the Holy Glove, because regardless, on the plus 16 bonus, regardless if you are a performer or a priest, if you have a higher P attack as a performer, you're going to get that as 3%. If you're a priest, you're going to get a higher M attack with an additional 3% for that as well, and of course a total of 10% healing done and more mitigation here. Again, max HP 8% plus 800. And then there's another option here for the pallies as well. This one right here, crit damage plus 3% at plus 16, and the P damage plus 3% at plus 15 is actually really solid as well. Being able to stack P damage, really crucial at this stage of the game, and in the later game states it's going to be even more crucial, especially since the tanky supports are going to get more and more access to the P damage and M damage reductions. So thematically right now, from what I can see, it looks like the devs want to increase the TTK being time to kill. So what essentially that means is just means that they want people to die not as often, right? They want people to be less squishy. Again, this one right here, really solid for magic users. M damage plus 3% at plus 16, very, very solid. I would definitely, thankfully in the regular servers, I already got mine to plus 16. So 2 of these equals 6% M damage. That's, for context, I could say that's good, right? But for context, right? Let's say it looks like, let's take a look at like Mistress card here, like an MVP card for your headgear, right? Gives you 8% M damage off bat. So that's 6%. It's only 2% off of having a Mistress card on your head, right? New accessories, really, really OP and really, really good. Plus 16 bonuses. I might even if I get like a 1 slot, I might even consider just grabbing these. But really important to note though, they have specifically said that your strange gems previously cannot be combined to create the more updated strange gems. Generally, that is the overview for the rewards. Insane rewards. Make sure you do everything else, because it's really going to help you with the Glastheim update. But also, we covered the bonuses for the new accessories. And again, this is going to be a series that I'm going to be making all the way until the Glastheim update. So we're going to cover everything. We're going to cover the gunslinger builds, what's good for Guild League, what's good for DD, what's good for like these small skirmishes, the balance patches as more of them come out, the proper way to MR, where to MR, the new accessories, which I've already covered, right? And the new card effects and why some you think are bad are actually good. And we can't really cover it in one video without making it too long, but we are going to cover everything. Again, make sure you're subscribed, like the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.